Hello and good evening everybody, lovely to see you all. Thank you so much for coming onto my channel to see what I am up to. And sorry I didn't go live Monday. I was still at my sister's house hanging out and having fun and going to the cinema and all that kind of fun stuff. And I got back earlier today, got home, put some washing in the machine, then went out for a pancake party. So I got back and then I've been procrastinating here at my desk. I had an order of stuff to sort out and then trying to think myself straight of what I was going to do tonight and just not back to it really, not feeling the crafty vibe, but I am going to press on and we will get there, I'm sure. So hello Joanna Barnes, hello Monica, hello Lisa and Shaz and Pamela and everybody else who's about to join us. I'm sure there'll also be some replay viewers, so welcome you guys too. So one of the items that landed on my desk today was Sentimental Park, and so as part of the I had to make 2 cards for a friend of mine for a 70th, and so the request for this card was mint and copper. All right, mint and copper, and the dies are so pretty. So anyway, I'll show you those and then we'll get on with it. Hello Miss Barb, hello, nice to see you. Hi Angela, hi Lynn. Okay, so let's switch the lights off. I thought this die here is so pretty that wouldn't it be fun to cut some of these out in the copper. I thought I might just grab my little cut and emboss machine. Oh, this landed on my desk today. It's the wreath kit. Look, the wreath kit. And I thought, oh, I'd like to do a video on that. You know, making it more Ruthified, making it more artful stampin style. So I am going to have a go at that at some point this week. Not sure when. Right, so I've just cut that into a more usable size for me because the little mini cut and emboss machine has a area, I'm trying to think of the right word to describe it. It has a surface area here of about 3.5 inches. So you do need your card to obviously be able to fit nicely there. And so we've got these gorgeous sort of like, they're almost like an elongated hexagon. It's like a hexagon that's been stretched out. And I thought that would be nice. Then we also have got all these gorgeous little flowers. I'm just starting to see how many there are. There are so many. There's these lovely flowers here as well. So I think I might just put as many as I can on. Loads of them. Look at that. I've lost count. Some of them have got like a texture on them and some an outline. Wow, okay, right. I'll figure out what I'm doing here. So flip them all the right way, that would help. Now because I'm probably going to stick something else in the middle of that, I'm not going to waste this copper paper or card. And you can buy this copper card. It's in the annual catalogue. It comes in a pack with some gold as well. It's very, very nice. It's got a bit of it's got some sort of streaks to it. But it I don't know, it makes it look like, I don't know, like a metal that's been treated, you know, that has had some kind of abrasion to it. So it almost texturizes it really. So I don't know how they've done that, but anyway, it looks good. So putting that through my machine, I'm just holding it all down and just casting my eye over it to make sure that none of the metal dies have moved, because you definitely do not want metal dies resting on another metal die. It does look a little bit like crepe paper, but it's definitely not crepe paper. Definitely not. Hello, Glenna. Hello, Tracy. Dee Dee. Patricia. Oh, what's happening? Oh, you're talking about New Zealand? Yes. No, I've heard from my friends in New Zealand today, actually, and they're okay. But apparently, there are so many people who've lost everything, and also without. Oops, just dropped one. Running water, and they're having to boil their water, things like that. So, oh, now that's interesting. Oh, okay. So that doesn't actually cut through. So I wonder if that one, you're meant to cut that and then slip it underneath. Ooh, I like that idea. Okay, okay, right, that's fine. Then what have we got going on here? So we've got some of these little flowers. Oh, Dawn's lost a friend. Oh no. Oh, what a shock. It's actually easier to turn it over and look at where it's been cut from the other side. These little flowers are very cute. And it's nice that they put like 3 in a row, because, oh my goodness, trying to play with all these and trying to get them to sit properly if they were individual would be pretty tricky. So, all right, so I'm just going to move those off. And I'm looking for some mint macaron scraps. To cut that from. That's lovely. Look, it's got little perforations around it. So I think that's meant to just sort of sit inside there and there. Oh, nice. Got to poke a few more of these out, but I do have a Stampin' Up! Pokey tool. I just can't get my hands on it right now. I don't know where it is. I haven't rummaged enough. So I just grabbed what I could find. But isn't that lovely? That just sits inside there. So it'd be nice to put the... I've got to do happy birthday, or I've got to do another Nana. Double N. N-A-double-N. Nana. And the 70 somewhere. I could do the 70 on here. just needs to get, I need to find the right size 70 really. Okay. Come on, out you come. So although obviously die cutting is so quick, it's sometimes this bit where it's poking out the little pieces that can take the time. But it is worth it. You get there in the end. Oh gosh, that's a shock, Dawn. That's yeah. Hi Heidi. Right. Any more bits? Oh my word, a few more bits. Oh, they're in there. It'll be worth it. I'm just going to keep telling myself it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Okay. Now I've just noticed I've got a bit of a, it feels like a crease going through there. So I'm going to cut myself and just one more of those in case I decide I don't want to use it. And while I'm here, I may as well cut myself the little one. Why do they insist on jumping once you've got them in place, eh? You do have to just keep an eye on these dies because I definitely don't want them to jump on top of each other. Right. Okay. So look, that's a smaller one. So you get two. Get that size and that size. Oh, actually, that on top of there looks quite nice. That'd be quite a nice arrangement. And then if I stuck all those lovely coppery bits around the place, that would look lovely too. Okay, right, let's move on. I think I might need to get my bigger Big Shot out because I'm wondering whether to do some embossing. I'm just going to set these all to the side for a sec. Excuse my messy desk, I didn't really tidy it very well. Right, I've got a piece of mint macaron. Is that mint macaron? No, that's... Oh no, I've cut these out with Pool Party. Maybe I could do a combination of Pool Party and mint macaron. I think that would be all right, wouldn't it? It all goes nicely with the copper. I'm going to stick with that. All right. So, oh yeah, those were Pool Party. Oops. Oopsie doops. Right. This is mint macaron. Alright, so I've got a nice little piece there. I'm thinking of not heat embossing, but doing some embossing with that. Ooh, that might be nice, the cane one. So how is other folks? I Oh, Shaz. Oh, yes, Shaz, I saw that you went. Oh, did she cope okay? Oh, Cindy, I just saw your post about king cake and it reminded me I've got a king cake kit at home. I say at home, I am home. I bought a king cake back with me. So I look forward to making that. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Dawn. Oh, no. Oh, no, the other Dawn. Oh, significance of pancakes. Okay, so in the sort of the establishment church in the UK, the what's the word I want? The Anglican church, and I guess maybe in the Catholic as well. Tomorrow's the first day of Lent, so it's the 40 days leading up to Easter. And so traditionally, because one is supposed to give up something for Lent, or some cultures, so like Orthodox cultures give up meat. It's kind of become traditional now. You maybe give up chocolate, something like that. More recently, some people don't give something up, but they do something instead. Like they do 40 days of, random acts of kindness type thing. So the idea was that the day before Lent, you use up all the rich ingredients in your house. So way back when, rich ingredients would have consisted of your butter, eggs, milk, and so forth. And so pancakes were those, would use up all those items. And so it was a way of using them up before you started your Lent celebrations. Right, now I would like to have a little bit of copper going around this, but I haven't got enough. Well, I haven't got a piece. Oh, actually, I may have a piece big enough, but this, okay, I know what, I'm still going to do this because this is what you do if you don't have enough. I am going to cut just sections. So these are 1 centimetre strips, or approximately 1/2 inch strips. And I'm just going to cut those. And then I'm going to go and stick these around the edge so that I end up so there was some conversation about what people were giving up, and I said I'm going to give up giving things up. I was a little bit facetious because I come from a nonconformist theological background, so we don't really go in for that kind of thing. However, I appreciate the sentiment, and I think I'm not saying that I don't make an effort to as in the nonconformist tradition, to become more like Jesus, become more conform to his likeness, as we would put it. And so so I'm not poo-pooing it at all. It's just not part of my kind of heritage, my cultural Christian heritage. But I will think on it, and I may or may not share what I decide. So like on a personal level, I'm not brilliant at doing a daily Bible reading, and I've been making efforts to listen to the Bible each day, but I know I haven't done that continuously, so maybe that is something that I will look to do. Yeah, so you choose to add something. Fair enough, Shaz. Yep. This is the copper that's in the annual catalogue, Inika. Yeah. In past years, I had neighbours who had a huge party to empty the house of candy, alcohol and other things. Oh, there we go. You love the Abingdon Abbey video. Oh, thank you. Well, I knew that some of you would love the historical content there. And there's so much more to that area. I think my sister's just joined some historical group on Facebook for the area to try and get to know. So on the Sunday afternoon, we went for a walk very nearby, and we walked around the footprint of what was the Abbey building. The Abbey building got torn down by Henry VIII, and ironically, apparently, he kind of then decided, oh, I quite like Abingdon, and I think I'll turn it into my one of my palaces. But it was too late, because it was like first on the list to come down. So ha ha ha, he couldn't live there. But you know how Henry VIII was. He decided, these things at a whim. And I mean, you can understand, having just visited the area for a weekend. I mean, I literally was there Friday till today. I can see how gorgeous it is and why it's so sort of historically rich. And the lady who was showing us around on, sorry, getting a bit sticky here, who was showing us around on that Saturday morning, she was saying that, well, actually, she might have said it on camera, it seems to be the oldest habitable town in the UK. Habited town, sorry. There's evidence that it was inhabited going back a very, very, very long time. So I cut out the outside and inside it over and saw someone do something with it. Well, I think I made a card with it. And who else has made a card? I don't know if Julie made one. Julie, she's Paper Haven. She may have done something with it. Oh, Sandra. I'm trying to remember what her YouTube channel's called. Sandra, if you're watching. I thought she may have done something with it. Okay, so this is obviously taking a little bit longer than if you just cut a rectangle and just stuck it on the back. But if you're running out of a speciality paper, I just wanted to show you that you can, make do with what you have, type thing. So, oh, it's just all wanting to move because it is shiny stuff. Tombo likes to kind of slide around for a little bit before it sets. So cut that off. Right, now because I'm doing mint macaron and I've decided I'm doing pool party because oops, I didn't realise I'd pulled out the wrong thing. I'm actually going to do a border of pool party now. I'm just going to see if I've got a scrap bit that I can use. Nope, not big enough. Okay. Hi, Janice. Right, this I feel this needs a bit of a flatten. Oh, I know what, I'm going to get my file effects. I'm going to shove it inside the pages for a minute to flatten it. Okay. Okay, I'll come back to that in a second. Let's focus then on what is going to go on here. Obviously the word, or the number 70 really should. And let's have a look at these gorgeous little, all these lovely little flowers. So some of them are solid, like that one. This one needs poking out a wee bit. So for those of you who are friends with Janice on Facebook, I don't know, actually, are you showing them on Insta as well, Janice? So you can follow Janice on Instagram and YouTube. She's been sharing pictures of places that she's been going walking. Yeah, and the photo of that tree you shared today, was the bark quite soft? That we've got one of those trees on our Paris castle grounds. It's weirdly soft. Oh, that's right. So it's not obvious, but this is one that's been texturized. Oh, there it is. You can still see it there. See it on the back a bit better. So it's not as impressive, I think, on the foil cardstock, but I think if you were to use just normal, it would be. That one's being a bit of a pain. Okay, right, bring these all over. You can see I'm going to have fun sticking all these down. Come on. Right, I'm going to grab out some letter dies. Where are they? Oh, come on. Oh, oh, there they are. On my floor. Right, so for that last card, what did I do? Oh, I stamped out the word Nana, didn't I? So for this one, I guess I could cut them out. Right, have I got 2 A's? Oh, apparently there are 2 A's in this, but... Oh, I've got 2 N's. Oh, where's my other A gone? C, E. Yeah, look, my A is missing. Hey, where have you gone? Just trying to feel if it's stuck down somewhere that I can't tell where it is. Okay, so I'm wondering whether to use, I did have a little bit of that copper left, didn't I? I could cut Nana out with the copper. That would look fabulous. Oh, actually, I've got to check if I'm meant to do Nana again or if I'm meant to do something else. Ooh. All depends who it's coming from. Let me just go back. Oh, actually, no. This one has got to just say Sue 70. Okay. Okay. So this one, I think I'll cut the numbers out of this one. So 7. Oop. Or I could just, oh, I think Sue would look lovely. Should I do Sue there? We'll just have that as a 70. And she did say 70th, but I think TH as well in capitals is going to look a bit weird. So we're going to leave that out. Let's just do the 70 and see where that takes us. I wonder if I could stamp it. I'm sure there is a th sounding something somewhere. Right. I know, I'm missing A. At least I've got another one. That set came with 2, so that was handy. It's a set that retired earlier this year. So, thank you, Miss Vicky. Hi, Lisa. Are you all recovered, Vicky, from your back? Oh, night, Joanna. That's a lot for you to make in one day. 3 cards, Cheryl. Gosh, you must have been up to that from dusk till dawn. Right, that's a 70. I think it's a 70. Looks like a 7, doesn't it? Looks like a 7. Or is it meant to be an L? No, I think that's definitely the 7. Sorry, I'm just staring at these letters and numbers going, Okay, so I've got the 70 going on. See if that would look pretty. Actually, that focuses it a bit more, doesn't it? Right, I've got to get the word Sue in somewhere. What about 70 today? Ooh, I could stamp happy birthday, 70. Or let's celebrate. Yeah, I was thinking of just doing it myself. Yes, brushed metallic. That's the name of it. Thank you, Vinica. I could do happy 70th and then do birthday down there. Right, if I stamp that onto mint macaron, or pool party, no, mint macaron, I can cut it out then. It'll make it very much easier to handle. Because it is teeny weeny weeny. Right, I'm going to stamp it in soft suede. Actually, I'm going to clean off the birthday. Just do that again. Make sure that's nice and clean. Happy. And then sorry, I'm using spit. Sorry. Hello, Linda. You're having your house repiped. Oh, Linda. Oh, yes, there's a TH in the alphabet. Yes. Yes. Right, that's better because it just gives me a little bit more room around the words. Right. So I've got to get the onto here. Give me a T. Give me a H. Give me a there's a H. And is that the F or the T there? No, that's a T. Okay. I think I'm going to do these one by one because last time I did this with when I did the 70, I think they were slightly too far apart. So TH. Oh, I'm going to take my watch off now. I keep catching the band. Right. 70. 70th. Right, I think you can move over slightly. I think everybody needs an alphabet set in their lives because you never know when you have to create an awkward word or a name or a number. There we go. That'll do. That'll do. Sorry, got glue on my fingers. Ah. Gummy fingers. Yuck. Right, just wanted to be very much in control of this glue because I don't want it just to go everywhere. So I'm kind of spreading it around the 0. Right, move over. Nope. I want it to stick to my finger then. Give a little press down. Oh no, come on, move round. Move round. No, down you go. There we go. Okay, let's bring back that background then. The background piece. Now I'm wondering whether to go like that. Now I know I haven't got Sue on here. But I could do that on the inside, couldn't I? So we've got all these gorgeous flowers that can go on here. Come on. This one's always been tricky. I think I'm going to just leave you behind. Right, so we've got these lovely flowers we could have trailing around. Right, so there's a few. There's another one. Come on. Right, and like before, I'm wondering whether to stamp then on the card base, because we've still got this to stick down, but we could use some of the stamps from this set to stamp around the edge of it. What do y'all think? Right, move you across. I'm going to use you in a second and use you. You can move. You're being a bit of a pain. You can go there. Oh, there's another one. Okay. So I've got a few to use to stick down. Right, now this piece I needed to cut to size. So I'm just going to move all that off a second. And just need to cut that to give that a nice little border. What I do is just stick it down. Oh, come on, glue. I need a good amount of you. Gotta stand up for this. I'm going to move you slightly over because I want to cut off an edge. Oh, right. It's a lovely embossing folder. Yeah, it's super nice. for me, it's one of those that kind of goes with everything. You know, whatever card style you're doing, because it's really unobtrusive. Right. Nice. So that'll go on there. So let's have another look at these stamps. So we've got leaves and flowers, and then that lovely texture there. Now I don't feel that I need that. Oh, I suppose I'll have to use it. I don't really want that stem, but no, it's actually too big anyway for this design, so I'm okay leaving that behind. So I'm going to do mint macaron on mint macaron. It's arrived, Vanessa. I have it here. Yes, I have yours here. So I'm just moving this stamp around as I use it. So we see it from all different kind of angles. Okay, so I do have a few little gaps here and there. So I'm just going to see if I can fill some. I'm never too bothered by if I have stamping over onto the back of the card. It doesn't bother me too much. In actual fact, I may just carry it down and make a thing of it. So I've kind of created my own background paper, as it were. Okay, I'm happy how that turned out. So I just want to work on this piece. Now, the reason I don't always stick things directly on is just in case something goes wrong. So let's start with the highest piece, like the highest to me, and work our way downwards so that you can kind of eliminate any problems. So going to get the dimensionals for this. I want this to be nice and layered up, because this is not like complicated, you know, with lots of floral colour in lots of different colours and so on, but it is complicated in the sense it's got lots of detail and texture and pieces to it. So it's one of those you just kind of have to take your time a bit with, but just go in carefully. Right, so that's ready to stick down. I'm just aware I haven't actually stuck this piece down yet, so I'm just going to lift that out a bit and pop a little bit of glue. Oh no, use that one. This one's got, already got a bit of glue on it. Just going to pop that section back into there, like so. And then just wiggle it around a bit to make sure it's okay. Oh, look, there's one tiny bit there that hasn't been popped. There we go. Okay, so now I'm ready for this. Now, originally I was going to pop this under the flowers as well, but now I've got my dimensionals on it, I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. All right. Then this can be popped up too. Get some more layering on this. And I'm deliberately going over the sections that have been cut out as well with the dimensionals so that everything glues well. Okay, looking good. And with some of these flowers you can use dimensionals because they're solid. Some of them have got these lines cut out of them, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to stick those down, although I guess I could use a dimensional and then pop a gem or something in the middle afterwards. Or I could stick another flower on top. Haha, that would be good. Because I have a few of those flowers here. Look, I could just stick that on top of there. So that saves a problem. So you can't see the dimensional underneath. Yay! Haha, love it. So look, I've got another one of those flowers here. Oh, it's a bit bigger, that one. Let's see if I can. I just need to cut a slightly smaller section. Tiny, weeny piece for a tiny little flower. There we go. You see what I've done there? Layered all that up. And then for this, I'm just going to put some glue down. And then I'm going to stick a gem over the top of that, just to hide that glue. Right, here I go. Oh, a little cluster of 3 would be nice there. Get my scissors just to hold it down for a second. Oh, thanks everyone. Glad you like it. Oh, that H is slightly wonky, but I don't think there's much I can do about it now. I can't decide whether to have these on dimensionals or not. No, I don't want to. I don't want to bring so much attention to them. Just going to glue them down. Okay, right. There's a lot of texture on there. It looks good. Hi Melissa. Oh, high praise indeed, Inika. Thank you. Okay, now we need to decide what gemage we're going to put on here. Oh, I'm not going to use these, but just going to say, look, this is what I got today. These are the opaque. If you've not seen these close up in real life, these are the opaque adhesive back gems in the, I think these are in the mini. Aren't they glorious? They're, what colour is that? Gorgeous grape. I think that's melon mambo, fresh freesia and white, but they're faceted. So they're solid colour, but they're faceted. Love them. Now I may have got some copper gems left. Ooh, definitely got sequins. No, too white. Okay, it's too gold. Ooh, got some nice gems there. Okay. whole heap of stuff on the floor earlier. Oh, I can't find them. I thought I had those really nice copper, like brushed metallics. They're somewhere, but anyway, we'll just make do with these because these are so pretty as well. So this brings out a little bit more of those bluier tones that are there. So I don't know, let's stick one of these on there and there. I think one of those can go there. And on that little one behind. Then these are lovely. I think these are supposed to be soft succulent, but they're all the nice similar tones, so it all works. I'm going to go to town with these. Why not? They're meant to be enjoyed, aren't they? I don't know whether to put some on those ones or just to leave them. Ooh, but I'll tell you what I could do. Just on these, I'm going to put another one. Oh, just for some extra love. Look at that. Gem on a sequin. You know how I love doing that. Whose birthday? Annette. Ah, is it Annette's birthday? Hi, Ellen. Hi, Debbie Spicer. Okay. I don't think there's any more I can add to... Ooh, let me just get rid of those. I don't think there's any more I can add to that. It's copper and mint, and the kind of the first discussions for this, we were talking about cookery was the theme, but then she was talking about Port Miriam, which is it's a place in Wales, but it's also known for pottery and plates and a certain brand of plates and cups, and I've got a vase, I think, and so something sort of that would be on a plate, and I just think this design here would look so pretty on a plate anyway. And so we've got the copper, we've got pool party, mint macaron, the copper foil, and then I use stamps and dies from the Sentimental Park suite, which teams is the right word, teams with the Petal Park set. It's really fabulous floral. If you love your florals, it's a great set. So I've barely touched it really. I've only used that happy birthday from there, but there's some really great fonts. There's two lovely fonts that you can mix and match. So you could have Let's Celebrate Happy Birthday, or Let's Celebrate You're Amazing. Graduation, for those of you who've got oh, this will be good for my son. Anniversary, Just For. I like that, Just For, and then the big U. And then you could have Thank You. You could cut off that S, couldn't you? You could just stamp the thank. You could have Thank You, thinking of you. You could have You, dear friend. Your puppy is standing by the door looking pitiful. All right, you better go then. Okay, so thank you for keeping me company, guys. And Thanks for all of the thumbs ups that you've given me. And were there any questions? Hi Sue, lovely to see you. Who else have I not said hello to? Hi Cindy Fox Taylor. Thank you Valerie. Love seeing the bigger size cards. Oh, thank you. Yeah, some of you guys love the big ones, don't you? The bigger sized ones. Yes, Nessa, I got a delivery today. Yep. So if you want to check out the one, so I had to make 2 cards that are going to the same person. So if you want to check this one out, this was the one that I made last week. So kind of follows a similar, you know, frame within a frame. So if you do get a bit spooked with the idea of doing a larger card, then maybe think about basically making a small card that you stick on a larger card, because there's nothing wrong in having some of that clear space around the edge. It just helps the card to kind of breathe a little bit. So, you know, when you think that my normal card size is this, well, all that design would fit onto that size card. Look, I've just kind of increased the boundaries a little bit. And the same with this one. This could easily be, look, that would fit onto that size card, but by putting that on the extra. So yeah, if you do get a bit freaked out at the idea of making bigger cards, don't overthink it. Just make a similar size card that you would normally do, and then just mount it onto a larger card, because there's no reason to actually sort of fill the whole space with lots and lots of stuff. You can still have your really beautiful focal point and then a bit of a kind of border going around. No, it's not from my mum. No, my mum is 80 this year. And later on in the year, no, this is for somebody else. This is, I don't know this person, it's a friend has asked me. You placed an order for this bundle today. Oh, fantastic. Great, Jane. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, Anne. Right, thank you, Louise. Thank you. Do you make your own envelopes? Sometimes I do, but for these I've got brown craft colour envelopes for these. I will ask the person though who's given it if they would prefer that. But right, lots of love everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, excuse me. I'll be back again tomorrow with a Stamp One Sheet Wonder Wednesday. I think that's going to be me tomorrow. And yeah, take care everyone. Bye.